fashion show because I was the events coordinator of the African Caribbean Society. And I thought, let's do something different. We're always known for throwing parties, the coolest parties, you know, getting all the different like ethnic groups together just to have fun, or like cooking, or you know, we love food, let's face it. I remember during Ghana independence we actually had a food fair, and I know most of the people just came because of the food. So I thought, let's do something different. So what I decided we do was actually have a talent and fashion show, which was called Durham's Got Talent. I know it's a very cheesy name, but we got the different societies together, individuals on campus to come together and showcase their talents, and we had a fashion show. And it was really fun because, I mean, it was the first time I felt like being in charge of something, you know. I had to like make sure lighting was there, make sure the DJs arrived, you know. Like, I actually did most of the choreography for the walks. I had to do some auditioning. It was like really, really cool, and it was in aid of the United Nations Children's Fund. I love children, so I always support. I mean, I love charity organisations, but I really love children charities. So, yeah. And then I started getting more and more involved in fashion. So I started off by helping like friends showcase their clothes, like online or whatever, fashion shoots. And my really good friend Charlene Amanko is actually a designer, so I've done like loads of stuff for her as well. So from there, then I remember when I graduated, I actually got scouted on the train, and after first time I actually considered doing modelling. It was a really nice lady, and she ran an events management company, and she said, well, I'm starting up an agency. I mean, I used to work with like nerves and da-da-da-da-da. I'm starting up an agency of my own, and I thought if you were interested, you could take my card and call me. And then she got me into a few, like started over with a few charity shows and stuff, and I thought, wow. So then I remember being at home one day, and then my friend sends me the link for the Benetton Global Casting and saying, oh, actually, you should apply for this. I'm applying, so you can go on and vote for me anyway. So I thought, again, I thought, I never ever win competitions, what's the point? But I thought, this looks like fun, you know, I'd apply just for the fun of it. So I remember applying for the Benetton campaign, and every day I'd look on, I'd be like, wow, 24,000 people, 30,000 people, I know I'm going to win. So I remember after putting up my profile, within like 3 days, I got so many comments, so many, I like your style, I like this, and then I was like, wow, I should actually probably take this serious. I got so many votes within like a couple of days, so I started building up my profile, putting up a lot more pictures, and they want to see your personality, so it was a lot more fun pictures, stuff about what I like to do, you know, and that sort of stuff, like, because I enjoy, I mean, I try my hands on everything, so I enjoy doing a lot of stuff, so I thought, well, I mean, I could put bits like to me dancing, me doing this, me going out, that sort of stuff, and then I made a video as well, which was towards the end, and I remember the last few days before they announced the results, first they announced the first 100, and I was in the first 100 because the public vote for you, and the top 100, well, are chosen, they choose the final 20 from the top 100, and the final 20 become the faces of the next season's collection. And I remember thinking, I'm never going to win, because they announce one winner every hour, and by like this, like after like 7 hours, I was like, forget it. So I went out to like this club called Chadoos, because it was a friend's birthday, and I thought, let's go out and party, have fun. And I remember coming home, I like fell asleep, and then my phone kept vibrating non-stop, and I was like, oh god, because with Blackberries they just keep going off, and you get like emails, because my Facebook and emails are connected. And then I was like, fine, I just woke up and I was like, god, where is it, you know? Oh my gosh. And then I clicked on it, and I was like, wow, there were so many congratulations, you've done so well. So I was like, oh god. So that's when I checked the results, and I was like, I won. I would actually do my excited dance for you, but it's probably very inappropriate. I was like jumping. I was like so excited. I was thrilled. It was pretty cool, and I don't know, from there I just kind of like took it from there. I got loads of like people that send me emails and stuff, sending me stuff that I could be interested in, and also Charlene introduced me to Lady May, and she works for the Retro Company, which is such an interesting organisation. It's pretty cool, and she's helped so much, like so much, because she's got me a lot of interviews, and there's the possibility of going to Japan to work for Uniqlo and some other stores as well. And I recently did an interview for Down magazine, And I know it's probably not going to stop there. There'll probably be a lot more opportunities as well arising from this. When I after the competition, you were allowed to bring one extra, like a plus one. So I brought my best friend Celine along. We've been best friends since Christ the King. We all went to school together as well. And that's actually where I met her. And I remember we arrived in New York. We were chauffeur driven like all the time. It was pretty amazing. Like, I mean, really, really, really amazing. We had a shoot with famous photographer Josh Ollins, 2 days. And it was like being on set for like a major shoot like that. It's a totally different feeling. You have people like makeup artists on your case like 24/7, like touching up your hair. You have people straightening up your clothes. You have like this huge, massive wardrobe. And believe you me, when I say huge, like every kind of like loads, about 100 shoes, 100 jackets, loads of jewelry, just so many clothes. I walked in and I was like, wow. When will my closet ever look like this? And then they had, and the thing about Benetton is that they have an excellent team. They're so multicultural and they work with like loads of people from like everywhere. So they're really good to relate to people. And the actual group that they chose, like the finalists, we were such a great team. Like everyone got along. There was not a single time anyone fought with, or it wasn't like, you know, like America's Next Top Model or something where you have people from different places that come together and don't necessarily like they try and get along. It was like we just sort of clicked at that second. It wasn't like usual like fashion shoots, you know. Everyone was so nice to each other. Like it was fun. And even when because we actually got stranded in New York because of the volcano eruption, we actually started meeting up, getting together, going to Central Park, doing loads of like fun activities. And it was really good. And Benetton organised a lot of like tours. So went on this cruise, saw the Statue of Liberty, you know, saw the Empire State Building, went to Central Park. It was really, really amazing. They're such a great team, and I would definitely love to work with them again. I mean, the people I met they were just fantastic. We all keep in touch on Facebook, and like occasionally send each other like pictures like from our trip and stuff. And I mean, it was really cool. During the Benetton casting, I actually got to do so many interviews. Believe it or not, I sang on national TV. It was terrible. So I think it was Swiss TV. They were like, is there anything you can't do? Because you seem quite talented. And I said, well, I can't sing. They're like, come on, go on, sing for us. So I sang this song my mom used to sing to me when I was a little girl. Really embarrassing. We had like people from Glamour magazine, from Elle. They all did interviews. We had loads of fashion bloggers who took pictures, and people that liked our style and stuff. I think the one thing they actually thought that was really cool and unique about me was that I always had loads of like probably like, you know, I had a bit of the European or London influence and the African influence as well, because I mean I'm wearing like a jacket and a tank top, but I have like African jewelry on, and I actually have this bracelet which I had made in Ghana as well. It's got like the Adinkra symbols on it. Obviously they don't know what it means, but I do. But most Ghanaians would actually know, and this is like one of my favorite bracelets. It's really like bangles. It's really cool, and they found stuff like that really interesting. And it wasn't just me. It's all because you have people from the Dominican Republic, you have people from Italy, people from Spain, people from Kazakhstan, people from Prague, people from Iran, and they all had like interesting, you know, qualities about them as well. And I think that's what made us such a good group. And yeah, it was cool. I also got to do a GQ shoot for GQ Italy. I mean, it was pretty cool as well. And I guess what I want to say is that, I mean, I never thought I'd win the Benetton campaign, and I never thought I'd get this far, and I'm getting a lot more jobs and a lot more opportunities through this. And I mean, I've come this far, and I didn't really expect it. I don't know where I'm going to be in the next year or 10 years. I do know I have certain goals I want to achieve, you know, and I'm very ambitious as such. But I mean, it's all about following your dreams. My best friend always used to say you should be prepared, because you don't know when, you don't know when an opportunity would arise, you know, and you should jump at it, or jump, you know, onto it in that sense. And I mean, like, I'd say even taking Durham, for example, I didn't know I ended up in Durham University, and I made a lot of good contacts from there and through that. And even the people I met, like, every day on the street, some people have a good positive impact on your life, some people might have a negative impact on your life. But I mean, that's the whole point, you know. I never thought I'd be lucky, but I mean, I've seen other people that have been lucky and I've been happy for them, but I never thought I'd win, for example. So I guess, I mean, I do enjoy modelling. I probably won't do it for a very, very long time, because there are other things I want to, achieve in life as well. But then it's not just in terms of modeling.